I deserve that whip right there. I deserve to pull up to that big house in my name.
Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. It's ANTIGORGEOUS here with another video. Today's video is going to be a review video. My boyfriend, shout out to Babe, recently just went out and bought me so many goodies from Sephora. I'm going to be doing a review on the new Nars foundation. Don't get mad because I might pronounce them wrong, but I got Morea, which is this shade right here, and I got Mikhail. I'm definitely probably butchering the names, but I'm sorry. I'm also going to be using the Nars Creamy Radiant Concealer. I was using Caramel, but now I got a Monday just so I can, tone down a little bit. I'm going to prep my skin, so the first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to spray my face with my Tatcha Luminous Dewy Skin Mist. I just spray like 2 sprays and I fan it towards my face. I also got my eyebrows and lashes already on because I did do my makeup with this foundation earlier this morning because I wanted to do a word test. Okay, so now that I have on my moisturizer, I'm going to now put on the foundation. I will color correct, but I want to just see what this foundation is working with by itself. The shade that I'm going to be using on myself, that's actually my shade, is called Mikhail. I did about 4 pumps on my beauty sponge, and I'm just gonna swipe this all over my face. Now, when I was in the store, I know this looks kind of light. I normally tend to get foundations that are darker than me because I rather look more tan than casket sharp. So when I was in Sephora, they matched me and this was my shade. Now it do look light, as you guys can see as I'm blending it in. I have hyperpigmentation, so some of my face is dark and some of my parts of my face is light. But as I was putting on this foundation earlier, I was like, yeah, this foundation looks a little light, but it actually did work out. I do want to try a darker shade just to see if it really matches me. I'm going to highlight and I'm going to be taking my Nars Radiant Creamy Concealer, and this is in a Monday. And then to contour, I'm going to be taking my Bobbi Brown foundation stick. This is an espresso. I've been really stretching this. Just gonna go back in with my foundation brush that I used to blend out my contour and kind of add some more depth and blend in my highlight and my contour together. I really don't want to bake. I want to lightly set everything just so you can kind of get more of a skin-like finish other than like a super matte finish. So I'm just going to be taking my Sephora contour brush. It looks like this. I kind of like it because it's tapered, and then I just tap into the Sasha Buttercup, and then I'm just going to press set this. So I'm going to look up and just continue to, set my under eyes. Now that I have lightly set everything, I'm going to go in with my Sephora Micro Smooth Powder and set my whole entire face. After I set my whole entire face, now I'm going to go in with the bronzer. I like to set my entire face before I put on bronzer because if you were to just put the bronzer onto your wet contour, it'll just stick there. So I want to have more control in blending in my bronzer. The bronzer that I'm going to be using is the CoverGirl Queen collection. This is the Ebony Bronze. You guys can get this off Amazon. And then taking a smaller brush, I'm going to be taking my AOA Studio by Shop Miss A. And this is the high def brush. This is their E108 brush. I'm going to take this just to add a little bronzer on the sides of my nose. So now that I pretty much got on the foundation and I have on the full face, now I'm going to insert the clips that I did earlier on how this foundation wore for 8+ hours, and then I'm going to come back and do my closeout. It's so early in the morning, so I'm like doing it in parts, but right now I just did my makeup real quick because I gotta be at work. It is now 8 o'clock in the morning and I'm going to be doing the wear test today, seeing how it wears, how it looks. Do I have to touch it up? I'm going to either come back on my break after about 4 or 5 hours and tell you guys how my makeup is holding up, or I'm going to come back after 8 hours. I'm not sure yet. Like I said, sorry, like I said, I'm doing this like in sections, but this is how the foundation is looking. It looks very good on my skin, like after I like highlighted and contoured and everything like that. So I'm going to be back with how the foundation looks after about 5 or 8 hours. So I'm back. I've been at work for about 5 hours. The first time you guys saw my face, it was about 8:15, 8:20. That's what time I kind of got done doing my makeup this morning. Now it is 1:08, so about 5 hours this makeup has been on and I have not touched up my face, not one time. I do look a little oily or shiny in certain areas, but I normally get oily in these areas, and I think it's because this morning I really just rushed through my makeup. I really didn't have the time to like properly take the time to set with the powders that I normally set with. Other than that, I don't think that my makeup looks bad at all. But before I check in with you guys at the 8-hour mark, I am going to go over my face with my micro smooth powder, and I'm going to just get rid of some of the oiliness. And I also have highlighter on too, so that's part of what you guys are looking at. But I'm not really that oily like how I normally get. Or I would actually like buy it or get a sample and try it at home, see if it works for you guys. I'll be back at the 8 hours. So it's been about 8 hours and 40 minutes since I've had on this foundation. I'm just gonna zoom in. And it doesn't look bad at all. I like when my skin looks like skin and it's not like real matted, so I don't mind a little shine sometimes, if that makes sense. As long as I'm not looking just like oily and just worn out. I'm not disappointed in this foundation. I mean, I got a little laugh line right there, but that's nothing major. But overall, I feel like my face is still holding up pretty good. This is basically it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to my channel to join the family, and so you won't miss any more videos from me. But this was my review on the Natural Radiant Longwear Foundation by Nars. I just love this foundation. I feel like I found a new fave. I know I'm kind of late with the review, so leave a comment below if you guys have already had the foundation. What are your pros or cons about the foundation? Do you guys like it? Do you guys not like it? See you guys in my next video. Bye guys.